All right, hey everybody. Welcome back to Cozy Cashmere Chats with Ari. So I'm doing a voiceover because I filmed this whole video with no microphone on. I'm outside walking and I wanted to do a little story time with y'all. So I wanted to tell y'all about when I realized that I wanted to have more financial freedom and a softer life because I had always been working since I was 15 years old and working the rat race, as y'all say. And, in 2023, I was going through a divorce and I was left with all the bills basically to clean up both of our mess. And it was a lot, and I was tired. Like, I was so tired one time where I was working two jobs, working my full time 9 to 5 and then doing Lyft in the evening. And I put on a pot of food when I came home one day. And, I said, I'm going to go upstairs for like 5 minutes and lay down. And that 5 minutes turned into an hour or two. Next thing you know, I could smell the food burning. So I ran downstairs and I picked the pot up off the stove and I burnt myself. Um, in this video, I'll show you my arm where I burnt myself. But like I said, I'm doing a voiceover because I filmed the whole thing with no microphone on. So anyway, so at that time, I was just like, something had to give. Like, I was praying all the time and, wondering, when things would get better for myself. And so fast forward, I was still working a lot and getting some things paid off, but still no relief. And so at this time, like last year, I had to have surgery on my feet. I had bone spurs, and it was hurting so bad that I couldn't even walk half the time. That's how bad it was hurting. So I had to get the bones removed out of my pinky toes. But before that, when the doctor told me that, I was devastated because I was like, I had never been off of work that long in my life. I had to be off for 4 months. So I had the surgery in May and I didn't return back to work until like September. Let me tell you, I had the best summer ever. And not just because, you know, I did anything extravagant, because I didn't. It was just the calm and the peace that I had because I had figured it out. Like, I had figured out how to take that time off and be comfortable, and the bills were still getting paid. I still ate. I still you know did whatever I needed to do, and I just relaxed. Like, also at that time, I have a new partner in my life, and he helped, but it wasn't even about our relationship, so to speak. Like, even if he wasn't there, I still would have been okay financially. And I was just like, at that point, I want to have more days like this. I want to have, you know, a good time every day, not just in the summertime, not just, you know, when, I take a vacation. Because most time when you take a vacation, you need a vacation from the vacation. So I knew that I just wanted to be, if I have a job where I could just go to work and just come home and relax, or do like this in the evening, take a walk and not have to worry about, oh, I gotta go do Lyft, or I gotta go do another part time just to make ends meet. And I'm glad I was able to do that and to figure that out. Like, but before that, I had already been studying and researching about financial freedom and how to build wealth and make things better for myself. Like, even if you're not a millionaire, like, you can still have wealth and abundance and prosperity um, in your life and have peace in your life. It's just a matter of what makes that level for you. So, with that being said, I'm glad y'all tuned in for another video from me while I was taking my walk. Um, and, if you like my content, please join me again with Cozy Cashmere Chats with Ari and subscribe. And y'all have a good evening. Bye. Till next time.